friends, and welcome back to Otome Hell, where we're playing the Lady's Choice. And everything has been quite scandalous. Just very full of scandal and things, like only a Regency-era drama can be. I'm gonna do this. It wouldn't have made me blush. Even with her worries, Arabella cannot help but give a small smile. Yeah, because heaven forbid a dude I've been talking to put a cloak on for me and get a little close. That's all that happened, right? That's all that happened in the CG is he's just like, hey, what's going on? Didn't kiss. He didn't even hug me. Like, whatever. Whatever, Arabella. Whatever. Because what have you and the soldier been doing behind closed doors? Huh? No one knows, because they don't know. Maybe so, but that does not mean it would have been a sensible thing to do. I cannot deny how fond you seem of each other, but I still cannot forget thy words, I speaking them. What started as just a walk is becoming something deeper far quicker than is comfortable. I mean, admittedly, it has been like 3 days. Like, I only met this dude like 4 days ago. And it's like, with the ball, we danced. Did we dance? Did we actually dance? We did dance. We danced at a party. Met him at another party. Went to the park. No, happened to run into him at the park. This is like only like the 4th time we've actually like seen each other. We had a really nice conversation that one time though. Whatever. And I know that these attractions sometimes progress so, but still you should be cautious. Especially after that man came to the door. I glanced down, unable to say anything in response to the statement. Arabella draws to a stop, standing before me and taking my hand in hers. Your quick wits are a sure way to draw anyone's interest, so I'm unsurprised of his attraction towards you. I doubt anyone could do little but be impressed by you. I love you too. I'm waiting for it, man. But seriousness is needed most in this situation, and I implore you to be certain of what you would be entering into before pursuing this further. Like, the way they talk to each other is like, if the developers came up with an Arabella route, I would not be surprised, and I would totally play a game about Regency-era lesbians. Oh my god, I so would. Oh, man. I would do it. In a heartbeat. Alright. Developers take note. I would play a Regency-era game with lesbians. Or at least women loving women. Like, you know, like, they don't have to be lesbians necessarily. You know. But you know what I mean. She lets go of my hand and lets out a heavy sigh before moving to join me and walk again. But I suppose there's little to say if you really like the man. Sometimes these things are so far out of our control that we cannot do what we know we should. Her smile turned slightly saddened. Each time Rupert would leave our bed for another, I knew what it was I should do. Oh! What? That is a reveal? Holy, like they were saying that Rupert was like, her ex-husband, her dead husband was like, oh, you know, he's a little bit of a scoundrel, but oh my god, I thought he was like horse races. I didn't think he was cheating on her. Dear Lord. Good, you know what? I take back everything I said about her moving on too fast. Like, I was like, oh, he only died a year ago. She really needs a bigger mourning time before she moves on. But no. If he was cheating on her, then good riddance. Move on, girl. Move on. I take back everything I said about her being too fast. Everything. You go get that soldier boy. You go get him. He will treat you right. Oh, I'm so sorry, Arabella. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Okay. Her eyes shine with tears even though she forces a smile. But I never did. Why? I can see her swallow down her painful memories before turning to look at me. Because every time I would see him again, I would fall in love with him once more. Ugh. It hurts. Arabella, no. Come on, honey. And I knew it was the same thing. No! Then why did he keep cheating on you? Why did he keep cheating on you? Oh my god, I'm so glad he's dead. That's awful to say. But fictional characters, I feel okay saying it. You know what? If him dying is what took you to move the F on, good. Fabulous. Because I know divorce weren't quite so great in that time period. Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Alright. Frick. For a few days we had little to do, though we often take a walk in the mornings where we nearly always stumbled upon Stanton and his family. Unfortunately, we never remained in each other's company long, but each time we part, I notice his attention remained on me until we were out of sight. It was a realization that kept me smiling most of the morning. That morning, though, we receive a proper invitation from Mabel to attend the assembly rooms later that day. This wording is a little bit weird. We are quick to reply with a positive answer, and that afternoon, Stanton and his sister call on us to walk to the assembly rooms together. Thank you for accepting our invite. I have missed your company. Let's be straight up. As I have missed yours. For a moment, the conversation between us falls quiet, and I can hear little else but the beating of my heart. I glance away as he does, staring back in front of us. And your sister's company, of course. Of course. I believe my sister has grown to truly value the company of you and Lady Ashbourne. I glance a few paces ahead of us, where Mabel and Arabella are walking arm in arm, deep in conversation. I am saddened by how few friends she has in this society. Why should that be? She is a sweet woman, and I have never met someone with so few faults of character. That is true. Her only fault was to be encumbered with me as a brother, and our father as her father. I had heard your father had some... I trail my words, unsure how to continue. Had scandal much like my own? I give a half smile, a little awkward to be speaking of such things so openly. He was a troubled man who was determined to leave us with as much of a damning legacy as he could. He's so angry. I love his angry eyebrows. Like, I'm Stanton, I'm angry. I'm Isaac Stanton, I'm angry. That we should be suffering under it is still a cruel fate. I frowned in concern of his statement, sadness and shame lingering on each word he spoke. He turns his gaze to mine in concern and then grins widely. Please do not worry on my account. It was unfair to have burdened you with such personal outbursts. This one. I am pleased you were able to speak to me of such things. It is rare, I admit, to find myself divulging such details about my life. But then, I have never met someone who I cared to share with. But what of your family, Miss Gloucesterbury? I have heard you speak of them so little, and it is strange they do not accompany you to town at all. Yeah, the bottom one feels like legit. I do wish to see them again, but I'm glad to be in town for now. I am most pleased you are in town as well. But I understand an absence of family can be trying. You care for your sister and nephew a great deal. See, she feels the way I feel about my family. Where it's like, I love them, but I could do without them for a couple of days at a time. That'd be great. Fantastic. Super fantastic, yeah? Okay. Very much so. Thankfully, our father has not been with us for some years, and that is at least some blessing. So he did gamble as well. I cannot stop the question from blurting over my lips, and it seems to hit against Stanton like a physical blow. Oh, music change? Oh, I thought so, but no, I didn't. I hope in a good place for it, though. I apologize. That was unfair. No, it is a fair question. I believe he cared more for the people of that gambling house than he did his own family at times. Which is what most also believe of me. He gives a hollow smile, which soon turns into a frown. But you must understand, we're here. Oh wait, that's Arabella. We're here. Arabella's words cut through Stanton's and he pauses mid-sentence. His frown deepens for a moment and he shakes his head slightly before giving a smile. Let us head inside. His smile is a masking one, and I cannot help but wonder what it was he had been about, and I cannot help but wonder what it was he had been about to say. Whatever it was, it had seemed to weigh heavily upon him. Okay. Stanton. It's gonna be okay. Inside, we quickly seat ourselves at one of the tables arranged around the outside of the hall. There's a bustle of people inside, some at the tables, but most walking in a plodding circle in the center of the room. The heat and loud chatter makes it difficult to settle, but the welcomed company of our group helps ease my discomfort. Okay, that looked really weird for a second because of the way my sprite is like low, everybody else is up there. That's the only thing about it. Come, Mabel, we should take a walk about the room. Come, Mabel, we should take a walk about the room. I can see Miss Witter up with her aunt, and though the aunt is somewhat tiresome, Miss Witter is a most delightful young creature. I would love nothing more, but I must calm Hugh before I can leave him. Ah, of course. Why does not Lord Stanton walk with you, Arabella? Though both look at me in sheer surprise, I hope the suggestion will force the pair to converse. I know Arabella would judge less harshly, if she only knew the man. Eventually, Stanton schools his surprise into a warm smile and offers out his arm. These words school a lot. Would you care to, Lady Ashbourne? Arabella glances at me unsurely, to which I raise my brows in pleading. She offers a smile and then turns her attention back to Stanton. I would enjoy that, thank you. I watch the two move off together and join the melee of people walking. Though they are both stiff in posture, I can see them begin to make conversation at the sight, and the sight makes me smile. My expression brightens even further when Stanton glances over his shoulder to meet my gaze. Ha ha! Ooh! Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I had not seen my brother this way for many years. I look at Mabel, who moved to sit on the chair closer to me. What do you mean? I mean to say that my brother has found a light for life once again, since meeting you in Bath this year, Miss Gloucesterbury. Oh, has her. This is where we're going to stop for the Lady's Choice from Seraphinate. I'm going to link down to their site or their Tumblr and their itch.io page. Go check out they have one other game for sure. Go check out this game, and their other games, play your own route. Tell me what you thought of it. All that good stuff. So go support the original creators. Leave in the comments what you want to see on Otome Hell. Always willing to take suggestions. Because, I want to see what you guys want to see. I got some ideas, but, they may not be as good as your ideas. I don't know. You gotta tell me. All right. See you next time on Otome Hell, where we're going to start a brand new game, and we'll see what it is.